Okay, greetings everyone. Welcome to Gerard Black and the Philippines with the Truth. I want to welcome you to my channel, all my subscribers, all my peaches, triggers, lovers, commenters, haters, scallywags, each and every one of you. I welcome you to my channel. Well, today, you know, um, I haven't talked about Calvin Sunshine in a long time. And in spite of him calling me a what? A troll, a troll or whatever. you know, or whatever that is. I don't know what trolling. I don't know. I'm, what follow him? No, I don't. But I have my own personal beef with him. Now, when I say beef, I don't mean beef. I don't mean like, if I see you in the street, I'm gonna kill you. No. Let me change it for those of you who are thin skinned. I have my own uh, personal dislike for him because there were times when he was supposed to meet me, and I ended up standing on the side of the road in the hot sun, waiting him to get off the bus twice. And he said, "Yeah, I'm almost there. I'm almost there." And and 5 minutes away. No, I'm 10 minutes away. And then he never got off the bus. So I was kind of, I was kind of hot. Then he did it again. And then the third time he was supposed to meet us, my wife and I in Robinson, and then now understand I got mad love for him because when there was a meet and greet in Ground Zero, I went and we had a face. He did a video. In fact, here's the video that he was on of mine, and he gave me some jewels, about how to be successful in YouTube. Like posting every day at the same time, and hopefully you hit an album rhythm, whatever that is, and take it from there. So, he gave me some good pointers and etc. But this third time, he had my wife and I, waiting in a restaurant in Robinson, and we got like there for about an hour and a half, and he never showed up. And then he says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be able to make it." I said, "No, that's three times." So then my wife and I, we went to San Carlos, and on that trip we were gonna meet Calvin, and it was a Sunday or something like that, and a girl who I was with knows him and knows where he lives. They live right over there, right like this. And so anyway, so I said, "Calvin, hey, I'm here. You come. We're sitting at what's a little 7-Eleven or something like that." I said, "You gonna come in?" He said, "Oh man, I feel sick, and so I'm not gonna be able to make it." I said, "What? You feel sick? You're not gonna be able to make it?" I said, "My God, bro, I come all the way from San Jose, come here to meet you, and then you're gonna say, oh, I feel sick. I'm not gonna be. I feel sick. I ain't gonna come." I said, "Oh, well, so." I just said that that's it. I'm kind of done with them. So anyway, uh, I don't follow him, and then of course he went through the traumas with taking his wife to the United States, and she ended up somewhere, some backward place in Louisiana or some bayou country, and the guys there would just short of swinging on a vine and scoop her up and carry her off into the Casbah. So he got really crazy about that. The guys were looking at her. Well, what do you expect? When you bring a jewel, to a place like wherever you're from, they're not used to it or whatever. So then he gives advice on relationships, which is good. I give advice on relationships. Whatever floats your boat, I'm fine with that, man. You do you. I have no problem with it. And yeah, I'm like every other YouTube channel, that passes through my screen and says, so and so, have post a video, or you're going through your menu and you'll see, or Calvin Sunshine, or you'll see. I can't mention none of the other ones, and you see them and what have you, because I don't pay much attention to them. And so yesterday I'm moving through, and then I came across this. Wow. I said, "Oh my God." I said, "What is he wearing an ACDC T-shirt for?" Now, granted, Calvin, likes to wear his younger brother's T-shirts and all that like that. And I'm not mad at him for that. I'm not jealous of that. I'm trying to get myself to that point too. But you know, why ACDC? You know, back in the day, ACDC meant that you were bisexual. ACDC meant that if you see a chick or something like this, you know anything about it? Yeah, man, she's ACDC. You know, what's up with him? He's ACDC. It was a term used that 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 reflected your sexuality. You know, or people pin that on your sexuality. You know, being black from back in those days, you knew that. You know, you knew what ACDC meant. You know, and so when I saw him wearing an ACDC T-shirt, I was like, where the hell did he get that? Doesn't he know? You know, is he black at all? My brother, I'd rather see you wear a Martin Luther King shirt or a Malcolm X or a shirt with Earth, Wind, Fire on it. You know, something to indicate or substantiate your blackness. Why are you gonna wear ACDC t-shirt? I don't understand, brother. I really don't understand why you would wear an ACDC t-shirt and not know, the background, about that term. You know, I know you're up there in age. You're not too far away from me. I don't think I might be a little bit older, but yet and still, your ACDC didn't come out to 1973. So there was a lot of years before then that if you're in the I don't want to say here, but in the black culture, you knew what ACDC was, or at least I knew what ACDC was, and so so this is my now granted there are sometimes you might get gifts, from people and what have you, and for whatever reason maybe you want to put it on or promote it on the show. Well, I respect that. Why not? If you made a commitment to someone to do it, but it's like are you telling us about yourself? That's what I'm saying. Are you telling us like this hat here? This hat here is New Orleans. This is a New Orleans hat. Now, when I wear this hat, people always say, how New Orleans, how the Saints do this year, how are they making the playoffs or something like this? And I'm saying, I don't know. I just wear the hat, or if I wear this hat with the Chicago Bulls on it, so you like the Bulls? No, not really. I like Michael Jordan. In fact, I haven't watched it, very much at all since Michael Jordan left the league. But I, I like, I like the Chicago Bulls. And then, for here in the Philippines, I might wear this hat here. This is why not? And no one asked me, do you go to Why Not? Because when am I wearing Why Not hat, which is a club here in the Philippines in Dumaguete, everybody kind of knows about. But this hat here, if I was to wear this hat, automatically your asshole tightens. because it's like, what are you doing supporting Trump? What are you doing wearing a Trump hat? What are you doing? Well, that's that same reaction I got when I saw him wearing an ACDC T-shirt. What are you doing wearing an ACDC T-shirt? And the proof of point, someone gave me the hat and told me, wear it on your show. And I did, I wore it on the show, because we were talking about, this is like in 2019, I thought when the election was kind of, when the whole, situation when it came talking politics went this way. You weren't allowed to talk about it no more because people had, very hot opinions and about, either candidate or, which direction the country was going to go. So anyway, Calvin, this is just a couple of minutes, just to kind of pull you back in, pull you back into the frame, my brother. I don't know, I don't know what to tell you. You know, I guess in a way, to placate me, I would like to see you in something that represents your heritage. Not that it really matters to me or probably to you, but I think a lot of people know which way you swing. All right, so this is just a pull up for you, brother. This is just man love. So please don't hit me up talking about my jealousy or like this or how small my viewership or my membership. This is not about this. This is not about that. It's just kind of letting a brother to brother. What ACDC means. Some people think it means antichrist, devil's child or what have you, or alternative current and direct current, which is what how they describe themselves as, as far as the ACDC meaning of it. But that is after the band adopted the letter of ACDC. There were some people feel that this was during a time when a rock, what they call slasher rock, or something like this. Where you had ACDC, you had you had Guns N' Roses, with Axl Rose, was a racist. He said some awful racist things, and in fact, in spite of the fact that he had Slash, one of the best guitarist players in the industry, was black but didn't look it. You know what I'm saying? So there were a lot of Judas Priest. There were a lot of heavy metal groups at that time who were Ozzy Osbourne, who were really trying to stir up the cauldron of evil. And although ACDC, had songs that they mentioned hell and all that stuff like this, and some even accused them of eating babies and all that stuff. And you can see where a lot of this stuff comes from. That is still lingering around today, depending upon what party you are affiliated with. But anyway, I just want to throw this little piece in here. I just want to, this is a pull up for Calvin. I don't, you probably say I'm trolling you again, but I'm not, my brother. But believe you me, I got better things to do. But I just want to let you know about the wardrobe. ACDC is not a good look for you. All right? So, or maybe it is. I don't know. Are you? Huh? Okay, thanks for watching Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth. Remember, dreams are nothing more than plans of winning. Action never disrespect Elliot or pull someone up. And sometimes you're the only one to see a vision. And the best revenge in life is to live good. I'm living good today. I hope you are too. If you're lucky enough to have a woman like Ali Woodson, former lead singer in Temptation One Song, treat her like a lady. And ladies, if you're lucky enough to have a good man like me, make him feel like a king and never say no. And you know what? You want to know how it is to have a relationship with a Filipino woman? It's simply this. Have the ground rules laid out up front. You gotta have a baseline. You gotta have an understanding, a mutual understanding of how your relationship should be. And any deviation from that is a quick indication that things aren't going right. And you gotta put it back in place.
Contract.
I don't know if you understand that, but let me give you a clue. If you're with a Filipino woman and you're not hitting her every day or every other day, no 3 days should pass without tapping that ass. And if she agreed to that, that's your level. That's your baseline. That's your agreement. I'll talk to you later. Peace. Woo-wee! I love Filipino girls. Oh, before I go, let me give you a couple of ideas of some of my favorite t-shirts. This one here, I rock. It says, I support single mothers. And this one here, although it's been kind of weather beat, and yes, I still rock it. It's soul time. This shirt here was given to me by the Persuaders. Okay, Richard Poindexter, who's the founder of the Persuaders, gave me that T-shirt, and I still rock it in spite of, in spite of how dog eared it is. And then I have one other T-shirt at home uh, from the Rolling Stones Steel Wheel concert, and I still fit it, like my little brother's T-shirt. But I just want to throw those two T-shirts in there too to give you some ideas, Calvin. On some gems to wear on your show. I'll talk to you later. Peace.